What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. This is Howie by 39, and today we're going to be doing a cleaning video on our Smith & Wesson M&P40. But to start, let's make sure that we remember our 4 rules of gun safety. Rule number 1, treat every firearm like it is loaded. This one is not. There's nothing in the chamber, and there's nothing in the mag well there. Rule number 2, always keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to fire. Rule number 3, never point the firearm at anything you aren't willing to destroy. And rule number 4, always know what is behind your target. Now that we've taken care of that, let's get into our cleaning supplies. These are the cleaning supplies we'll be using today. We got our Hops 40 cal bore snake here. We have our M-Pro 7 gun cleaner, our M-Pro 7 gun oil, our cleaning pads, our bore rod, and our bore brush. Now that we've talked about our cleaning supplies, we're going to get this thing tore down and start cleaning it. I'm not going to show the teardown process on YouTube, but I'll kind of walk you through it once it's all tore down. Now that we have it all tore down here, let's talk about it a little bit. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P40 Generation 1. I got this used. To take down the slide, it is a little bit of a process. You just have to slide it back, and then you lock it in place with the slide lock here, and you just flip this lock down once this groove is lined up with it, and then you just slide it forward, release the trigger, and then it'll slide right off. But now let's get into cleaning. We're going to start with this slide, so I'm just going to take my M-Pro 7 cleaner here, one of my cleaning pads, put a couple sprays on there. I'm going to take my slide, come through here. Make sure you get in between all the little grooves and nooks and crannies. We did get this thing used, so I might do a little bit of a deeper clean on this one. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush here. I'm going to spray this little end once on each side. Just rub it in there, make sure it's all good. And I'm going to take this and just get up in here. Get up in here too. And I'm going to go in between the grooves. This is a little overkill. You don't usually have to do this, but it's used, and I don't know the last time that I had a nice deep clean, so gonna give it a nice clean just to make sure that I can get everything out of it that shouldn't be in there. Now I'm gonna take a nice dry one. I'm gonna run this through there just to pick up all the debris that I left from that brush. Now the inside of your slide is nice and clean. I want to get a little bit by the barrel here too, over here. Now the slide is nice and clean. Throw that brush back, put that up there. Now we're going to move on to the barrel. Now we're going to do the barrel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Hops bore snake here. I'm going to give it a nice little spray right on the bristles there, both sides. I'm going to spray the front here too, so then it can help break stuff up. Then what you want to do is just take this end here, stick it through the barrel, and then just give her a pull. If you want, you can actually take this, it's the top of the thing here, and you can run this through and then attach it like that, and it's kind of like a leverage point. You can use it as a handle if you want to. I'm not going to do that. Just kind of a handy thing that they have for you. I'm going to run it through there another time. And then I'm going to get it one more. Now you can see it's nice and shiny in there. What we're going to do now is try to go ahead and clean up this face here. I'm going to take one of my pads, give it a spray with my cleaner, and just go in at it. You want to make sure that there's no obstructions or nothing right here. This is where the bolts will feed in. And make sure that they go in nice and smooth. And that's that for the barrel. Now we're going to move on to the frame. The frame is usually the easier part. I'm just going to take my pad here, give it a little spray. I'm just going to go in here, clean up all the contact points, all the rails, all the trigger mechanism stuff. I'll get inside the mag well a little bit too. Make sure it stays all nice and clean. I'm going to take a dry one, just rub it through there, make sure that there's no extra residue. Now the inside of the frame is clean. Now we're going to start oiling everything up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my M-Pro7 oil. Gonna put just a little dab on this pad here. And I'm gonna take this, get it in these grooves. The other side too. And that's good. I can get up at the top here by the barrel. Probably a little extra than what I needed, but it's all good. We can wipe off the excess later. Contact points here, 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 there. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it back together. Now that we got this thing back together, we're gonna go ahead and rack it just a couple times. Make sure everything is worked through there nicely. Now I'm going to take my M-Pro7 cleaner again. And I'm going to go ahead and just wipe down this slide. Just make sure that I get it all nice and clean. Don't want no fingerprints on there. And you just want to make sure that it stays nice. Don't want the oils from your hands all over it. And I'm take a dry one here. And wipe it back down again. And boom, that is that. We now have a nice clean Smith & Wesson M&P40. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like to check out the M Pro 7 gun oil or gun cleaner, you can check out the links in the description. If you'd also like to check out the 40 cal bore snake, there'll be an affiliate link in the description for that as well. They are affiliate links, so every purchase you make does help out the channel a little bit. Also, you can check out www.hgso.store. If you need any holsters or cases or targets or anything, make sure you check that out. Those purchases also help out the channel. You can pick up a shirt if you would like as well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.